These motherfuckers always trying to be in a video. No, you can't be on YouTube. Look at me. No one likes you. No one likes you. Started the CRX and drove it around. I had it parked in front of the house for a little while. And my alternator's dead. Like, completely dead. I unplugged it, plugged it back in. Nothing. Completely shot. So, gotta change that out now. But today, I'm gonna measure up the roof. I've always wanted a CRX with a sunroof, but I've never had one until today. I'm gonna measure it all off, and then we'll go from there. Got the jigsaw. The only problem is, I don't have a drill bit big enough to drill a hole so I can get the jigsaw started. I do have this 1 ounce slug, so yeah, let's put a hole in my roof. All right, Smith & Wesson shotgun, 1 ounce slug, about to shoot a hole in my roof. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but there you go. Let's just put this up here, right about there. I don't know how well this is gonna work just with one hand. It's been about 10 minutes. My ears are still ringing. That was supposed to be a joke. That was supposed to be me putting my finger on the trigger. And this is very important for gun safety. Like, you shouldn't fuck around with guns, clearly, but I was supposed to have the safety on, and so I did it in one take. So I was supposed to have the safety on, and I put it in and cocked it and set up there, and I was gonna pull the trigger, and it was supposed to click because the safety was supposed to be on. And then I was gonna be like, oh, the safety's on. Let me take that off. That's when I was gonna take the shell out. That's when I was gonna take this out and put everything back up and just edit that part out, me taking the shell out. But holy shit, it fucking went off. That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done. And well, I feel like a fucking idiot. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna add that in, but Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like an idiot. But luckily I did have a phone book up here. The phone book is I would show you that, but I don't have time. But there was a phone book up here. The slug is in the phone book. I did not shoot it straight up in the air. Now let's get back to cutting this sunroof. Yeah, so that was a complete fucking joke. I would never use a jigsaw to cut my roof, but I am going to use a grinder. So I'm going to put the new wheel on, and I'm going to start cutting this up. I just started cutting it, and my headlighter started smoking, so I'm actually taking my headliner down. That's how you remove your headliner. Got it cut up. It's a little rough on the other side because I ran out of the cutting wheel. So 1 is not enough, and that's all I had. So I used a Sawzall, but it's okay because I got this angle iron. I'm gonna box it in with the angle iron. That's just a piece I found, but I got an old bed frame. I'm gonna use that angle iron, cut it up, and weld it, and then we'll go from there. Cut up the old bed frame, got everything in place. Got it all cut out so it'll sit pretty flush. Tack it all up. I'm gonna take it out and weld it. It's all welded up. I just got to make some brackets to keep this from moving around too much on both sides, but for IFO, I'm gonna leave it open so people can look inside the car. I'm gonna box it in after IFO with the square, and then I'm gonna put the skin back on top of the square, and I've got these hinges so that way it'll still open and close, and then I don't have to worry about too much water getting inside of my car. Not that that's a real big concern, but peace, pimps. Catch you on the next one.